In this video, I am going to be talking about 13 awesome games that are so good you can never regret buying. Hi-Fi Rush. Alright, let's talk about Hi-Fi Rush. This game is super fun and full of energy. It's like being in a music video where you get to play along. In Hi-Fi Rush, you play as a character who moves and fights to the beat of the music. The whole world moves to the rhythm, and you need to keep up. The more you stay in sync with the beat, the better you do in the game.
It's just coming from my arm.
The game looks really cool with bright colors and awesome animations. Each level has its own unique music and style, making every stage feel fresh and exciting. The characters you meet are interesting and add a lot of fun to the story. Playing Hi-Fi Rush is like having a dance party with a video game twist. You'll love how the music and gameplay blend together. It's one of those games you'll never regret buying because it's so entertaining and unique. If you love music and rhythm games, Hi-Fi Rush is a must-have. Yakuza 0. Next up, let's talk about Yakuza 0. This game is a wild mix of serious crime drama and crazy, fun activities. It's set in Japan during the 1980s, and you play as two different characters, Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima. The main story is very intense. Kiryu and Majima get involved in a big fight between powerful gangs. They have to find out who's behind a huge conspiracy and fight to survive. The story is full of twists and turns, keeping you hooked from start to finish. But Yakuza 0 isn't all serious. When you're not fighting bad guys, you can explore the city and do all sorts of fun things. There are karaoke bars, dance clubs, arcades, and even weird side quests. These activities are super fun and add a lot of variety to the game. The combat in Yakuza 0 is exciting too. You can switch between different fighting styles to beat up enemies. The fights are action-packed and satisfying, especially when you pull off cool moves. The game also looks great with detailed city streets and colorful characters. The voice acting is top-notch, bringing the story and characters to life. Yakuza 0 is a game that gives you a bit of everything: a gripping story, fun activities, and exciting combat. You'll never regret buying this game because there's always something interesting to do. If you love action, drama, and a bit of craziness, Yakuza 0 is a perfect choice. A Plague Tale Requiem. Now, let's talk about Plague Tale Requiem. This game is an emotional and gripping adventure. You play as Misha and her little brother Hugo, trying to survive in a world full of danger and plague. The story is really powerful. Misha and Hugo are looking for a safe place to live, but they face many challenges. Hugo has a special power, and they have to find a way to control it while avoiding enemies and swarms of rats. The bond between the siblings is the heart of the story, and you really care about what happens to them.
What's happening to me, Lucas? I feel my mind going.
The game looks amazing with beautiful and detailed environments. You travel through villages, forests, and ruins, each place filled with atmosphere and danger. The graphics make you feel like you're really there with Misha and Hugo. The gameplay is all about sneaking around and solving puzzles. You have to be smart and use the environment to your advantage. Sometimes you'll need to distract guards, other times you'll need to find a safe path through rat-infested areas. Plague Tale Requiem also has moments of intense action and suspense. The mix of quiet, tense moments and dramatic escapes keeps the game exciting from start to finish. This game is a journey you won't forget. The story, the characters, and the beautiful yet dangerous world make it a game you'll never regret buying. If you enjoy deep, emotional stories with a touch of adventure, Plague Tale Requiem is a must-play. Hogwarts Legacy. Alright, let's dive into Hogwarts Legacy. This game is a dream come true for Harry Potter fans. You get to explore the magical world of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a student, and it's set in the 1800s, long before Harry Potter's time. You start by creating your own character and getting sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses. The story revolves around your character discovering ancient magic and uncovering hidden secrets about the wizarding world. Along the way, you attend classes, learn spells, brew potions, and make friends and enemies. The game does an amazing job of bringing bringing Hogwarts to life. The castle is huge and full of hidden passages, magical creatures, and detailed rooms. You can explore famous places like the Great Hall, the Forbidden Forest, and Hogsmeade Village. The attention to detail makes the world feel real and immersive. The gameplay is a mix of adventure, magic, and exploration. You'll face challenges that require you to use your spells, creatively solve puzzles, and battle dark creatures. The combat system is fun and lets you use a variety of spells to defeat enemies. One of the best parts is the sense of being a student at Hogwarts. You attend classes like Defense Against the Dark Arts and Herbology, where you learn new skills and spells. These lessons are interactive and help you feel like you're really part of the wizarding world. Hogwarts Legacy also has a great story with interesting characters and choices that affect how the game unfolds. Your decisions can lead to different outcomes, making each playthrough unique. If you've ever wanted to live out your own magical adventure at Hogwarts, this game is perfect for you. Hogwarts Legacy offers a rich and immersive experience that captures the magic of the Harry Potter universe. It's a game you'll never regret buying, whether you're a longtime fan or new to the wizarding world. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Alright, let's talk about Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This game is a must-play for any Star Wars fan. You step into the shoes of Cal Kestis, a Jedi trying to survive after the fall of the Jedi Order. The story picks up where the last game left off. Cal is on the run from the Empire, and he's searching for a safe place for himself and his friends. The narrative is filled with thrilling moments, unexpected twists, and deep character development. You really get to see Cal grow and struggle with his responsibilities as a Jedi. The game looks absolutely stunning. The worlds you visit are beautifully designed with lots of detail and atmosphere. Each planet has its own unique look and feel, from lush forests to barren deserts. The graphics make you feel like you're really in the Star Wars universe. The gameplay is a mix of exploration, puzzle solving, and combat. The lightsaber battles are intense and satisfying, with lots of moves and abilities to master. You also use the Force in creative ways to overcome obstacles and defeat enemies. Exploring the different planets is a big part of the fun, as you uncover secrets and find hidden treasures. One of the highlights of Jedi Survivor is its story. The game does a great job of making you care about the characters and their journey. There are emotional moments, big battles, and plenty of Star Wars lore to enjoy. The voice acting and cutscenes are top-notch, bringing the story to life in an engaging way.
Finally found somewhere the Empire can't reach us.
Jedi Survivor also offers plenty of customization. You can change Cal's appearance, upgrade his skills, and even modify your lightsaber. This adds a personal touch to your adventure and makes it feel unique. If you're a fan of action-adventure games and love Star Wars, Jedi Survivor is a game you'll never regret buying. It combines a gripping story, exciting gameplay, and a beautifully crafted world. Whether you're fighting off stormtroopers or exploring ancient ruins, this game offers an unforgettable journey through the Star Wars galaxy. Valve Portal.
You did it.
Next up, let's dive into Portal, a game that's as clever as it is fun. This puzzle platformer from Valve puts you in the shoes of Chell, a test subject in the mysterious Aperture Science Laboratories. The story starts with you waking up in a strange, high-tech facility. You're guided by a robotic voice, GLaDOS, who promises you cake if you complete a series of tests, but as you progress, you realize there's more to these tests than meets the eye, and GLaDOS might not be entirely honest. What makes Portal stand out is its unique gameplay. You use the portal gun, a device that creates two connected portals on flat surfaces. Walking through one portal instantly takes you to the other. This simple mechanic leads to some incredibly creative and mind-bending puzzles. You have to think outside the box to solve them using physics, momentum, and clever positioning. The game's writing is brilliant. GLaDOS is dry. Sarcastic humor adds a lot of personality to the game. Her comments are often funny and unsettling at the same time, making her one of the most memorable characters in gaming.
Just vaporization. Please, unbelievable. New.
Portal's world is sleek and minimalist, with clean, white test chambers that gradually become more dilapidated as you uncover the facility's secrets. The atmosphere is eerie yet intriguing, drawing you deeper into the mystery of Aperture Science. Despite being relatively short, Portal leaves a lasting impression. The puzzles are challenging but fair, and the story unfolds in a way that keeps you hooked until the end. The final sequence, in particular, is a thrilling and satisfying conclusion to your adventure. If you're looking for a game that combines innovative gameplay with a captivating story and sharp humor, Portal is a perfect choice. It's a game you'll never regret buying, offering a unique and rewarding experience that stands the test of time.
Get ready to explain yourself.
Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden. Let's talk about Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden, a game that combines supernatural elements with a compelling story. In this game, you play as Auntie Duarte and Red Mac Wraith, a couple who are also ghost hunters in a mystical version of 17th century New Eden. The story kicks off with Auntie becoming a ghost after a mission goes wrong. Red, driven by love and guilt, is determined to find a way to bring her back to life. The narrative is full of emotion, exploring themes of love, loss, and redemption. As you guide Red through this journey, you'll encounter various spirits and uncover the dark secrets of New Eden. The game's world is rich in atmosphere. The environments are beautifully crafted, from eerie forests and haunted ruins to the bustling town of New Eden. The visual details and hauntingly beautiful landscapes pull you into this otherworldly setting, making every moment feel immersive. The gameplay blends action and exploration with puzzle solving. You switch between Red and the ghostly Auntie to overcome different challenges. Red handles the physical combat with a variety of weapons, while Auntie uses her ghostly abilities to manipulate the environment and solve puzzles. This dual character mechanic adds depth to the gameplay and keeps things fresh and engaging. What stands out in Banishers is the storytelling. The relationship between Red and Auntie is at the heart of the game, and their interactions are filled with emotional depth. The choices you make throughout the game affect their story and the fate of other characters you meet, adding a layer of replayability. The game also features intense combat sequences where you face off against both human enemies and supernatural creatures. The combat is fluid and strategic, requiring you to use both Red's physical prowess and Auntie's spectral powers effectively. Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden is a game that captivates with its story and atmosphere. The emotional journey of Red and Auntie, combined with the game's beautiful and haunting world, makes it a memorable experience. If you enjoy games with deep narratives and supernatural elements, this is one you'll never regret buying. Prepare to be enchanted by the love story and the ghostly mysteries of New Eden. It Takes Two. Let's dive into It Takes Two, a game that's all about cooperation, creativity, and heartfelt storytelling. This game, developed by Hazelight Studios, is designed specifically for 2 players, and it offers one of the best co-op experiences you can find. The story of It Takes Two revolves around Cody and May, a couple on the verge of divorce. Their daughter, Rose, creates 2 dolls that magically come to life as Cody and May. The couple must navigate through a fantastical world to find a way back to their real bodies. Along the way, they confront their issues and rediscover what brought them together in the first place. The game's narrative is both touching and humorous. It beautifully balances moments of genuine emotion with light-hearted fun. As Cody and May, you'll experience a wide range of adventures, from battling giant squirrels to navigating a garden full of dangerous plants. Each chapter represents a different aspect of their relationship and personal struggles. It Takes Two is visually stunning. The environments are vibrant, imaginative, and packed with detail. Each level is a unique and colorful world full of surprises and clever design. Whether you're in a magical garden, a sprawling treehouse, or a snowy village, the visuals will captivate you. Gameplay is where It Takes Two truly shines. The game is built around cooperative mechanics that require both players to work together. Each character has unique abilities that complement the other, and you'll need to communicate and collaborate to solve puzzles, overcome obstacles, and defeat bosses. The gameplay is constantly evolving, introducing new mechanics and challenges that keep the experience fresh and exciting. What makes It Takes Two special is how it uses gameplay to tell its story. The puzzles and challenges are not just random tasks, they reflect the couple's journey and growth. As you progress, you'll see Cody and May's relationship evolve, adding depth to the narrative and making the gameplay feel meaningful. The voice acting and character animations are top-notch, bringing Cody and May to life with personality and charm. The writing is witty and heartfelt, making you laugh one moment and feel emotional the next. It Takes Two is a game that you'll never regret buying. It offers a unique blend of engaging gameplay, beautiful visuals, and a touching story. Playing through this adventure with a friend or partner is an experience like no other. If you're looking for a game that combines fun and meaningful storytelling, It Takes Two is a must-play. Get ready for a journey that's both magical and heartwarming. Dead Space Remake. Alright, let's talk about the Dead Space remake. This game is a fantastic update of the classic survival horror game, bringing the terrifying experience to a new generation with modern graphics and gameplay improvements. You play as Isaac Clarke, an engineer sent to fix a massive spaceship called the USG Ishimura. But when he gets there, he finds the ship overrun with horrifying creatures called necromorphs. The story is all about survival as Isaac tries to find out what happened to the ship and its crew while also looking for his missing girlfriend. The remake stays true to the original game's story but adds new layers of detail that make it even more immersive. The graphics are top-notch, making the Ishimura look more creepy and realistic than ever before. The lighting and sound design create a tense atmosphere that keeps you on edge the whole time. The gameplay is intense and scary. You have to use different tools and weapons to dismember the necromorphs because just shooting them isn't enough. The controls are smoother, and the combat feels more responsive, which makes fighting these monsters both challenging and satisfying. One of the best things about the Dead Space remake is how it keeps you hooked with its story. You find logs and messages from the crew that give you pieces of the story, making you feel more connected to what happened on the Ishimura. Isaac's personal quest to find Nicole adds an emotional layer to the horror. If you love horror games with a gripping story and lots of scares, the Dead Space remake is a game you'll never regret buying. It's a thrilling ride from start to finish, and it does a great job of bringing a classic game into the modern era. Get ready for some serious chills and heart-pounding moments. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Let's dive into the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, a collection that brings together one of the best sci-fi RPG trilogies ever made. This edition includes Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, all remastered with improved graphics and smoother gameplay. You play as Commander Shepard, a customizable hero who can be male or female. The story spans across 3 games and revolves around the threat of the Reapers, a powerful race of machines bent on wiping out all advanced life in the galaxy. Shepard's mission is to unite various alien species and fight against this impending doom. What makes Mass Effect legendary is its story and characters. Each game is filled with deep, engaging narratives where your choices matter. The decisions you make in one game carry over to the next, affecting the story and relationships with other characters. This gives you a unique, personalized experience. The characters are incredibly well written and memorable. From the loyal Garrus and Fierce Rex to the mysterious Lara and strong-willed Tali, each companion has their own backstory and personality. Your interactions with them can lead to friendships, romances, or rivalries, adding depth to the story. The remastered graphics make the rich, detailed universe even more stunning. The alien worlds, space stations, and starships look amazing with improved textures, lighting, and visual effects. This brings new life to the epic space adventure. The gameplay across the trilogy has been polished for a better experience. Combat is more fluid, and controls are more responsive, especially in the first game, which had the most improvements. You can use a mix of biotic powers, tech abilities, and traditional firearms to defeat your enemies. Each game also offers different gameplay mechanics and improvements, keeping the experience fresh throughout the trilogy. One of the best things about the Legendary Edition is how it includes almost all DLC content from the original games. This means you get extra missions, characters, and storylines, adding even more depth and value to your playthrough. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is a must-have for any sci-fi or RPG fan. The epic story, beloved characters, and improved visuals and gameplay make it a collection you'll never regret buying. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the series, this trilogy offers an unforgettable journey through the galaxy. A short hike. Alright, let's talk about A Short Hike. This game is a charming and relaxing adventure that offers a delightful break from the usual high-stakes gaming experience. You play as Claire, a young bird visiting a small island to spend time with her Aunt May. Your main goal is to reach the summit of Hawk Peak to get a phone signal. The story is simple but heartwarming. As Claire, you explore the island, meet quirky characters, and complete small tasks. Each character has their own little story, adding to the charm and richness of the game. The conversations are lighthearted and often funny, making your journey feel cozy and enjoyable. The island is beautifully designed with a colorful pixel art style. It's full of hidden treasures, scenic spots, and fun activities. You can swim, glide, climb, and fish, turning every corner into a new adventure. The music is soothing, perfectly complementing the relaxing vibe of the game. What makes A Short Hike special is its sense of exploration and freedom. there's no rush to reach your goal. You can take your time to enjoy the sights, help other characters, and collect feathers that help you climb higher and glide longer. The island feels alive and inviting, encouraging you to explore every nook and cranny. Even though the game is short, it's packed with charm and little surprises. Each playthrough can be different depending on how you choose to explore and interact with the island's inhabitants. The journey to the top of Hawk Peak is more about the experiences and memories you create along the way. Is Short Hike is a game you'll never regret buying because it's a delightful escape into a peaceful world. It's perfect for when you want to relax and enjoy a simple, yet beautiful adventure. If you love games that offer exploration, charming stories, and a laid-back atmosphere, A Short Hike is a gem you won't want to miss. Sunset Overdrive. Alright, let's dive into Sunset Overdrive, a game that's as wild and colorful as it is fun. This game is set in a vibrant, chaotic city overrun by mutants, and you play as a customizable character who's trying to survive and kick some serious butt. The story is pretty crazy and humorous. It starts when a new energy drink called Overcharged Delirium XT turns the city's population into mutant monsters. Your character, who was just a regular worker, now becomes an unlikely hero fighting against these mutants and the evil corporation behind the disaster. The writing is full of humor and doesn't take itself too seriously. The game constantly breaks the fourth wall, making fun of gaming tropes and itself. The characters you meet are quirky and add to the fun with their over-the-top personalities and funny dialogue. Sunset Overdrive's gameplay is what really makes it shine. It's all about fast-paced, acrobatic action. You can grind on rails, bounce off cars, and wall run while blasting away at enemies. The movement is super smooth and satisfying, turning the whole city into your playground. The more stylishly you move and fight, the more rewards you get. The weapons are another highlight. They're creative and wacky, fitting perfectly with Dane's tone. You've got guns that shoot vinyl records, explosive teddy bears, and even acid sprinklers. Each weapon feels unique and adds to the chaotic fun of combat. Visually, the game is a feast for the eyes. The city is colorful and full of life, with a comic book style that makes everything pop. The bright, vibrant graphics match the game's energetic and irreverent tone perfectly. Sunset Overdrive also has a lot of content to keep you busy. There are tons of side missions, challenges, and collectibles scattered throughout the city. Each activity is fun and adds to the overall experience. In summary, Sunset Overdrive is a blast of fun and energy. It's a game you'll never regret buying because it's so unique and enjoyable. The fast-paced action, hilarious story, and colorful world make it a must-play for anyone looking for something different and exciting. If you love games that combine crazy action with a great sense of humor, Sunset Overdrive is the perfect choice. Jusant. Let's talk about Jusant, a unique and calming adventure game that takes you on a journey of discovery and climbing. In Jusant, you play as a character who sets out to climb a massive, mysterious tower to uncover its secrets. The story is simple yet intriguing. You start at the base of the tower with little information about what lies ahead. As you climb higher, you find clues and artifacts that piece together the history of the tower and its former inhabitants. The narrative unfolds gradually, encouraging you to keep exploring and climbing to learn more. What makes Jusant special is its focus on climbing mechanics. The gameplay revolves around scaling the tower's walls using a combination of skills and tools. You'll need to carefully plan your route, manage your stamina, and use ropes and hooks to navigate tricky sections. It's a peaceful yet engaging experience that makes you feel like a real climber. The visuals in Jusant are stunning. The tower and its surroundings are beautifully designed with a serene and minimalist art style. Each level of the tower has its own unique look and feel, from lush, overgrown sections to ancient, crumbling ruins. The calm and soothing atmosphere is enhanced by the gentle, ambient soundtrack. As you climb, you'll encounter various puzzles and obstacles that require creative thinking to overcome. These challenges are well integrated into the climbing mechanics, adding depth and variety to the gameplay. The sense of progression as you reach higher and higher sections of the tower is very satisfying. Jusant is a game that's all about the journey rather than the destination. It's perfect for when you want to relax and enjoy a thoughtful, meditative experience. The climbing mechanics are unique and rewarding, and the story, while subtle, adds an extra layer of intrigue. If you're looking for a game that combines beautiful visuals, relaxing gameplay, and a touch of mystery, Jusant is a great choice. It's a peaceful adventure that offers a unique and memorable experience. You'll never regret buying this game if you enjoy exploration and a calm, reflective journey. Well everyone, that was all for this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day ahead.